It's the 21st of January. It's 6:26 p.m. I'm already tired, even though I'm only beginning my shift. I've been trying to watch the old Cecil B. DeMille classic, The Ten Commandments, and after almost a week of looking at it, I still have about an hour and 16 minutes to go because I keep falling asleep at some point. I'm at the part where the blood spreads across the River Nile in front of Yul Brynner's nose, and so on and so on. I mean, I've seen the movie before, but I'm just getting a bit OCD about seeing the whole thing. And if I manage to see the whole thing within 1 week, that would be quite an achievement. I'll try to get to the last hour and 16 minutes in the morning after I go do my exercises and after I finish my night out here and all of that. Did I say that it was Taxi Vlog 387? I may have. Well, that's what it is. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. I was just looking at comments on 386. So, Taxi Vlog 387. Hard to believe that there are so many of these things up there. Yeah, I'll go this way. There's no traffic in front of me going this way. Monday came out. It was going good until about 1:30 in the morning, and then it dropped dead. I waited until 4 for another trip, which I got, and it wasn't a bad trip. It was okay. But then after 4, after I did that trip, I went back to the parking lot to read some more, and I'm still reading the Great North Road by what's his name again? Peter F. Hamilton. How could I forget? I've been reading the damn thing for about 6 or 7 weeks, and I still have about 350 pages to go till the end. So I might be reading it for another couple of weeks. Yeah, and then, you know, I was reading my book, and of course you get to the point where you're reading the same line 8 times, and you're the 3rd time through the same paragraph, and it's like, I just want to get what it says. But then you fall asleep, or at least that's what happens to me. I fell asleep, and I woke up at about 5:30 going, how come I haven't had a trip in all this time? It still shows me for a second in the zone, and I do a update, and it doesn't do anything. It doesn't move. So I booked myself off, and well, I shut the machine down, and usually if you haven't missed a call, it'll put you back on where you were. But I didn't miss a call. It would have woken me up. I would have heard it. I know this for a fact. Anyway, the system just junked me, and I came back on, and I was like 3rd or 4th in zone, and it's like, oh fuck, get me home. So I went and paid, washed the car, and I fueled up and put a little money in the bank, because this week is the week I'm getting my rent together. I've only got another $30 to go. I'm getting my rent together this week. Also got to get some grocery money tonight and tomorrow night, because the cupboards are bare. There's like a couple of cans of sardines and some Spam, and just enough for a couple of breakfasts and like one more dinner. So I got to get some groceries. I'll probably do that on Saturday night. Then I got to get some, do my laundry. I got another 4 weeks of laundry to do. So I'll probably do that on Sunday night. So, no rest for the wicked. That's what's been on my mind today. what else? Oh yeah. Tuesday started just like Monday. It was kind of slow at the beginning. I think it took, I don't know, a couple hours. I had a couple trips on. And then I got sent to an address in an industrial area. And it ended up being the parking lot for these buses for handicapped people. Why does he always take the defog off? When you take the defog off, the windows fog up. Ugh, day shift. Okay, so I picked up this guy, and he was going out to a hotel in Sydney. Now that was a $45 fare. Now things were turning around. And I've said it before, that sometimes when money falls in your lap quickly, it sort of attracts more money to fall into your lap. And the trips I was getting that Tuesday night, I wasn't getting more trips than usual. I was just getting better trips than usual. $20 here, $30 there, $40 there, $20 here, $20 there. It's like, whoa. By the end of the night, I had in excess of $250 on. For a Tuesday, that's great. That's just wonderful. Making me think of that Johnny Mathis song, Wonderful, Wonderful. Yeah, it's amazing where free association can take you. So that night was beautiful. I had a lot of Interac overs. I had $100 to put in the bank, and that paid my lease into last night, which was the Wednesday night. It was quiet, it was slow. I think it was 11 o'clock, I only had half my lease on. And I'm like, what the shit? I think it took me till 2 o'clock to break even. And in those morning hours, you know, I'd get into my parking lot and I would read a book, or I had watched all the videos by that time. I guess I finished watching videos around midnight. All my subscriptions, everything I was subscribed to, I'd seen it already. I got a whole bunch more to watch now because I've been trying to watch that 10 Commandments instead of getting up to date on my YouTube. So I'll get up to date on YouTube tonight. That's not a problem. I got sent out of zone to get this one guy, and he gave me an address to go to. I said, okay, yeah, no problem. He says, well, I'm going to show you my trick. You know, he was talking to me as if it was my first week in the business. Now, you're going to turn right when you come out of this parking lot. I said, well, yeah, that's what I would do. He said, and then you go down this street, and at the traffic light, you turn right. And then you go all the way to the big crosswalk sign. I said, why the crosswalk sign? I would turn left before that. He says, no, I'm going to show you my way. I'm going to show you the best way to go. I said, but I know the way to go. He said, but I'm going to show you a little trick. I'm going to show you the way. It's like this guy was starting to get on my nerves already. But I sort of sat there and went, okay. So I said, you're confusing me. I said, there's no crosswalk on the way. So I'm going end of the road, hang a right. I'm about to hang a left. No, you don't go that way. So well, why not? It's the most efficient way to go. So, no, you go my way. Okay, fine, pal. Don't you hate it when you got a hangnail and the thing just it bothers you? I think I got rid of it that time. Okay. Where was I now? Oh yeah, I was guy was showing me, you know, and then he says, well, do you know where you are now? I said, well, I always know where I am, or at least I have a very good idea. But don't you see which way we're going? I said, well, yeah, I see what you're doing, but okay, fine. It'll go your way since you're paying for it. What the hell? So I got him. I kept going, and oh, you turn right here at the end of the road, and then you go down. You go to the lights. You know where you are now? He says, you turn left at these lights. I said, well, okay, I can do that. And you go down under the highway overpass, and then you keep going until you get to the name of the street he gave me. I said, oh yeah, I know the way there. Yeah, it's not a problem. And at the traffic light, you turn left. Okay. And stop at the blue car. Okay. Oh, that's my house right there. That's my house. Okay, buddy. Fine. 13:05 on the meter. I could have made it 11 going my way. He gave me a 20 and said, have a good night. I thought, okay, I got rid of that loop bar, you know, fine. So the next customer I get, he calls from Denny's, or was it Denny's? I forget where he called from. And he wanted to go to an easy address, one that's no problem to get to. And I'm turning left onto a street. He said, well, why did you turn left there? If you went straight, the light would turn green just after you got there. I said, yeah, but I'm skipping lights going this way. No, but you know, you should have turned left. I mean, you know, I drive a delivery van. Yeah. Okay. Oh, but at night it's all different. I said, well, yeah. But you know, you should have taken the next corner, not the one you took. Oh my goodness. And then all the way to our destination, he was telling me about how the traffic, and he goes to City Hall and he talks to the traffic guys, and he's the one who complained about that light, and this light has to change like that, and he's the one who had the little dots painted on the pavement so you know where your lane continues, because the lanes don't line up and the street doesn't go straight. And he was responsible for that because he went to City Hall. Oh fuck, don't you hate people like that? People who have the authority. Ah! Crikey. On top of a slow, bad night, I gotta put up with these idiots. And if you think that's bad, these things come in threes. You know, I never get people like this. Except on a Wednesday night, when there happens to be 3 of them in a row. The next guy was just the same. Oh, well, you go this, you turn here, you turn there. You're taking the long way. You know, you know, the last one, well, all of them, I felt like kicking them out. You don't think I know my way around? I've been driving this car for 23 years. Not this particular car, but I've been driving cab for 23 years. I got an idea where I'm going. And then after all those idiots, I got a handicap call, or a call to assist with the walker, and it was one of those that was paid for by the government. I was picking this, it was the Ministry of Children and Families, or whatever they call them. Anyways, handicapped people. And late at night, sometimes they pay to get the handicapped people home. So I picked this guy up at the hospital, and it was quite a pleasant ride all the way down to Cook Street Village. And the guy was, you know, talking about music and about drugs and about cannabis, and let's do an update. And it was actually the most pleasant ride of the night. And it was like $24 on the meter or something like that, so I was quite thankful. And I had 2 or 3 more fares after that, because everyone by that time had gone home because they were sick and disgusted at how slow it was. So I ended up you know, considering that I had the Interac overs from the night before, I ended up putting some more money in the bank. So now I'm just a little bit short of my rent, and I'm a week early to have that rent together. That's a good feeling. When I got my rent together, then it's like, okay, now I can buy whiskey, and now I can go out for dinner, and, you know, before the end of the month, which is kind of nice. So far, yeah, this week I'm tired. I got into the chiropractors in the morning to have my neck stretched, and one of the people working there asked me about my YouTube channel, and I'm going, well, yeah, it's you know, Feckwig, Meckwig, Foodquig, and there's another one with a misspelled Feckwig that hasn't seen any action in quite some time. And the reason is, it's a very personal channel, and I just haven't really felt like putting up anything up on it. I mean, I got 3 channels, 2 that are active now. Okay, there's this one and the whiskey reviews. Yeah. And then after I told her about it, I'm going, well, wait a minute, I never mentioned this to anyone. Who is it that told the people at the chiropractor's office that I'm on YouTube? And I asked her, I said, fuck, people are stupid. So I asked her, you know, how did you find out about YouTube and about my involvement in YouTube? And she mentioned Day Shift. Now, the guy who drives Day Shift, he saw me putting my cushion behind my seat to bolster my back, and he wanted to know what that was about. And so, you know, I told him that I go to this particular clinic, and that they crack my back once a month, and I work out on their machines a couple times a week, and I go and have decompressions on my lower back and on my neck. And so he started going there, and this is how the people at the back clinic found out about my involvement in YouTube. So it'd be interesting if they watch this. If any of you are watching this, Ricky or Dr. Reisert, place a comment below, please. I'm in my parking lot. I get to watch videos again. I'll be back at the end of the week. What?
Hello, Andy.
Hi, Tony. Oh, what the hell? Where the hell is that? Donovan. I have to look it up. I have to look up where this place is, because I'm way out. I'm not familiar with this area. I'm way out in the sticks. Where are you? These glasses are no good for reading. Oh, this is the part I don't like. I have to find my other glasses. I've had a pretty slow night. It hasn't been all that good, but I had just started making a profit. What's it? The name of this street is Donovan. And as soon as I see where it is, then Donovan 29J3. Where's that? Oh, there it is. Okay. Ah, I see. Kelly and off of Pickford. Okay, I can get there. Yeah. What was I saying? Oh yeah. The night hasn't been all that terrific. I broke even at around 2 o'clock, and then after 2 it went really dead. It is now 5 o'clock, and I'm way out coming back home, coming back in from Metchosin, because there was this guy who I was sitting for the longest time, and I picked up this customer just up the hill from where I usually hang out, and he was coming way out here. Apparently they had some kind of a Christmas party downtown at the Empress Hotel, and this guy went to the Christmas party, and then they went to a bar after that, and then he went to a friend's house or something, and now he was catching a ride back out to his home in Metchosin, which is way out. Well, it's further than most of the western communities. It's quite far west from Victoria. It's Metchosin. And so I'm on this country road heading back towards Colwood, where I'm supposed to pick up another customer. Who knows where they're going at this hour? 5 o'clock in the morning. Airport maybe? Now that would be one hell of a bonus. That would be fabulous. But it's not, I don't believe it's a time call. No, it's not a time call. So it could be anything. It could be taking somebody home to work, taking somebody to work maybe, or taking somebody, maybe a little late for taking somebody home from a friend's house. But anyways, I think I had maybe $10 or $15 profit before doing this fare out to Metchosin, which just gave me another $50. And now if I go to the airport for another $50, that will completely make my night. Tonight, for the most part, was a disappointment, just because it took so long to get to the point where I was breaking even. Yeah, I think it was 2 o'clock before I broke even. Anyways, so now, well, we'll see. Who knows? I'll get back to you right about here, about 24 hours from now, to let you know how the Friday will go, or how the Friday went. Talk to you sooner. I don't know if you can see me. I'm pretty dark. I'm extremely dark. I don't think this phone is really good for doing video at night, unless I turn it the other way, and if I turn it the other way, it will be terrible. You won't be able to, I won't be able to see. I'm having enough trouble trying to see out with the interior lights on to illuminate my face. I suppose I could dick around with the light, with the post-production, and make this video more visible. It's pretty dark, and of course the phone doesn't have a lot of light gathering ability because the lenses are so small. Where was I going? Oh yeah, I'm just driving back from the airport. This night was really strange. This Friday night. I came out to work and it wasn't really that busy. I think I had 3 trips by 8 o'clock, and I got out here by 6:30 or so. And it kind of dragged on. I only got about 19 trips. My second fare was a customer who didn't pay. She just left. She said, "I'm sorry, I have no coin." She just left. It was only $6.75, but it's the principle of the thing. You ripped me off. The rest of it, well, The rest of the night I had a few good fares. I only had about 19 trips, including this run to the airport. These two women are going to Panama and Costa Rica backpacking for an entire month. Can you believe that? That is so good. I wish I could go with them. And they were saying that they had a waiting list of people who wanted to stow away in their backpacks. So there you go. On a whole, well, I still got another hour and a half or 2 hours to go. I can stretch it a little bit if I need to. And I might need to, because I have a goal. And my goal is to have enough money to get my groceries and to do my laundry. I think I've got enough to do the laundry and the groceries, but I still want to get a cheap bottle of whiskey. And I got my eye on a couple of those at the liquor store. So I'm going to try and make enough. If I make another $30, I should be okay. I should be fine. As far as the week went, let's see. Yeah, it wasn't all that great. Well, it was okay. I mean, I got my rent together. That's not a problem. I just need a little more. Need a little. I could dip into the rent money and put it back next week. I mean, I shouldn't be stressing myself over that. But you know, I am a little bit OCD, so I want to have that rent in the bank, and then you know, everything else is on top of that. And if I don't dip into the rent, then I don't want to be tempted to dip into it, right? I don't know if that makes any sense. I guess to OCD people like me, maybe it does. But to the general public, no. It doesn't make any sense at all. Okay, well, I don't have much else to say, but hope yours is better than mine. And have a good weekend.